President Trump wants one big, beautiful bill. What? No, not that. Jeez. Maybe that, I guess, but still not what we're talking about. Yes, something like that. Mr. Trump wants Congress to pass one big reconciliation bill with tax, border, defense, and energy policies in it. Budget reconciliation is a fast-track way to change tax and spending policies with bare majorities in the House and Senate. It usually takes 60 votes to pass anything in the Senate, but reconciliation can do it with 50 senators plus the vice president. The first step is both houses approving a budget resolution. The House already passed a budget resolution for the one big beautiful bill approach. It gives committees top-line instructions for how much they can or must change the budget impacts of programs within their control. The Senate's budget resolution covers defense, border, and energy, leaving tax for later. To pass it, senators had to go through a goofy vote-a-rama process with rapid-fire amendment votes going long after midnight. Now, the House and the Senate must work out their differences. Conference committees with representatives from both houses are the normal way. An agreement from a conference committee, incidentally, doesn't force another vote-a-rama in the Senate, which senators hate. After that, all the committees will write up the details to meet their targets. The budget committees will package up other committees' legislation for the floor, but without any changes. The House usually passes reconciliation bills under a, quote, special rule without any amendments, but the Senate doesn't have that luxury. Senators have to deal with another round of vote-a-rama on the floor, along with live fights over points of order. If sustained, a point of order kills a provision, which can kill the bill if it means a committee fails to meet its reconciliation instructions. Stepping back, before reconciliation legislation gets to the Senate floor, the birdbath lets Senate offices work through a kind of judicial process with the Senate parliamentarian to test provisions. It's named after a rule proposed and enacted by the late Senator Robert Byrd, Democrat of West Virginia. The Byrd rule puts 6 limits on reconciliation legislation. First, no deficit impact beyond the budget window, which is usually 10 years. 2, no changes to Social Security, spending, or revenue. Third, each committee must meet its instruction. Fourth, each provision must be in the jurisdiction of the committee reporting it. Fifth, every provision must have a fiscal impact. Sixth, and finally, each provision's fiscal impact must be more than, quote, merely incidental. These don't matter much in the House because of the Rules Committee's special rules, which wipe away all the points of order. Points of order and the Byrd rule matter a lot in the Senate, however. So that's budget reconciliation, the complicated process that congressional Republicans are working through to enact much of their tax, security, and energy policy agenda this year.